Alright, what's going on, my Harman Pellet stove owners? I'm going to show you 3 spots to not forget to clean. My first spot, which would be inside your burn pot. I gotta clean that off, but I'm just going to show you the spots to not forget, which inside would be taking this plate off right here. Right here, this plate, you gotta take that off. And I normally vacuum that out with my shop vac. I'm going to show you how I do it. Now, I also had one of my subscribers tell me a different way to clean inside there. So I'm going to first try to vacuum that out, and then I'm going to do what my subscriber said to do to that, just to see if I can get more ashes out of the inside of that burn pot. So let me first do that, and then I'll get on to the other 2 things. When you're doing this stuff, you may want to have a mask on. I don't think anybody's lacking having masks around nowadays, if you know what time of the year this is. Alright, first you got to take these 2 wing nuts off. You don't have to take them all the way out, just loosen them up. I mean, I hope everybody should be cleaning inside here. Then I like to just take my dustpan, and I think you'll be able to see it kind of. Yeah, see it? I'm putting it right down underneath there. And I'm first going to stick my finger in there and just bring a little bit of that out. I like to try to keep most of this ashes out of my shop vac. Then I put this attachment on my shop vac, and I stick it. I'm going to stick it in that hole, and then I'm going to cover up as many of these holes on top of my burn pot, and I'm going to turn my shop vac on. Then I'm going to cover the rest of this hole down here with my other hand, just to try to give that good suction and suck out some of that dust that's in there. Here we go. Alright, I cleaned that out, and that's the hole like that. Stuff's starting to get rusted on this old sucker. Right up on top is where your igniter is. If your igniter ever goes bad, right there, that's your igniter. But now it looks not too bad in there, so I'm going to try. Alright, it doesn't look that bad in there. Oh, hang on. It doesn't look that bad in there, so now I'm going to try to do what one of my subscribers told me in one of my comments. So let's see what happens. I'm going to put this in a slow-mo, my camera. So, alright, first I got to take off this door in the back, or this cover plate. So right here, this one. These 2 screws you only got to loosen. And there's one up here at the top you got to take out. If I can do this with one hand. So, and this comes off. This is not loose enough. Alright, that's off. Now, I'm going to take out my cold air intake. I think, ow, and have this up. There we go. Pull that out like that. There's a little flapper in there. Yeah, okay. Now, you're not going to be able to see both places at once, but I'm going to take, see what's going to happen. This is the first time I ever did this, so I want to take my shop vac and I want to blow into this. So I want to see if this will fit. Oh yeah, that'll went in there. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to put my shop vac in here. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to put my shop vac hose in where my intake goes, like that. All right. Now, I left that little door off, and you gotta shut your doors, and you shut your ash door. Now, I guess you could keep your ash pan in there, though. I don't know what's gonna blow out of here. Okay, then make sure, this is what I'm going to do. I'm blowing in there, so I got to unhook my hose. And I can stick mine on here. This is where mine exhausts the air. So that's where I'm going to put mine. Now I'm going to put my camera in slow motion, and I'm going to just start my shop vac and blow that out. And we're going to see how much dust comes out of there after I already vacuumed it. Okay, turn it on. All right, after you get done cleaning out your inside of your burn pot, don't forget to put the door back on. It slides right down over these two little wing nuts, and then you're going to tighten them up. All you got to do is tighten them by hand. It's easier to do when you're not holding the camera. All right, the next two spots are on the other side. So we got to go over there and take off that cover. All right, same thing on this side. You have a screw here, and one up here. These two you just got to loosen. This one up here you got to take out completely. loosen these two. You can just do this. You don't have to use a drill like I am. When you put these back on, you don't have to put them on really super tight. It's only thin sheet metal. It's only holding this little tiny thin door on, or cover on. Okay. So this is the second spot I'm going to show you that I definitely know some people forget to clean. Now you don't have to do this all the time, but at least once or twice a year you may want to get up in here. Hang on. You may want to get up in here and clean out your what I would call like the fines box. Your feed mechanism kind of runs through here, and there's a lot of ashes and probably some pellets in here. So you just unscrew this little wing nut. If I can do this with holding this camera. Sorry. That's another thing, you don't have to take this all the way off. Just loosen that up quite a bit. Don't take it all the way off. And then take this little door here, this cover plate, and just push up on it. And it will pop off. Look at all that crap in there. Right there. And all you gotta do is stick your shop vac in there and clean all that out. And then clean this mess up. And while you're at it, maybe clean inside your little, your distribution fan right here. Get some of that dust out from inside there. Real easy. So let me do that. That's good enough. Now we're going to put this door back on. It goes on like this. This goes toward the bottom. There's a cut here in the top. There's a tab at the top of that door that this has to slide down over. So slide that down over that tab. And you should be able to feel that tab on the top when you get that over that. So then you know it's on there completely, or your stove might not run correctly. And just tighten this wing nut up. That's it there. Now the third place that some people forget to clean, and I didn't plan on really cleaning mine, but I'm going to clean it just to show you, because this is something I only do maybe, I don't know, once a year sometimes, maybe twice. It's called your ESP Probe. So you got your exhaust pipe coming out of your stove right here. Your ESP Probe. See these two little red wires? Right there is my ESP Probe. That's going to sense what the temperature is going through my exhaust. So some things may not work correctly if you don't ever clean that. So let me get that out. I don't remember what size this is. If I remember, there we go. Okay, that size of that is, it's 1/4 inch, 1/4. Kind of tricky to get out. There we go. That should pull out of there. Oh, it's hard for you to see that. There's my ESP probe. Now all I do to clean mine is I just spray some of my glass cleaner on a paper towel. Clean it off. Nice. Shiny. And dry it off. Be careful you don't pull on these wires too hard. Nice and clean. Now, put it back in there. Stick that little screw back in there. And slide that back in that hole. See those holes? The probe, the ESP probe goes in that top hole. All right, you can put your finger back in and make sure it's. Put your finger back there and make sure it's like sitting flush. You don't have to put that screw on really tight. Just snug it up. Just snug it just a little bit. It's only holding that little tiny ESP probe in. So that's it. That's the third thing. And you can put your cover back on. Don't forget to put that top screw in wherever the heck mine went. Oh, here it is. Don't forget to put that top screw in. Here, I'll show you how. I didn't show you the other side, but real simple. This goes on just like you took it off. It slides over like that. Just slides over them two. And I put this top one in. And put these two bottom ones in. Doesn't have to be real tight. Those are the three places I know that some people forget to clean inside their Harman pellet stove. I hope this video helped some of you guys out. Please leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, and hit that subscribe button to help support my channel. And check out one of my other 13 or 14 videos I have on this same Harman pellet stove. Thank you very much for watching. God bless, and have a great rest of your winter.